Good morning, student. I am your Stephen sir from ICRA English Medium. Today I am going to teach you subject English standard 9, and the book which I am going to use is a Moment textbook, chapter number 8, Reach for the Top. So there are basically two stories of two strugglers. Part 1 will be Santosh Yadav, so please pay attention. Reach for the Top consists of two biographical pieces: mountaineer Santosh Yadav and tennis player Maria Sharapova, that depict their persistent endeavors to reach the top. Part 1 is an inspirational account of the single minded determination and dedication of an Indian woman mountaineer, Santosh Yadav, who hailed from a small village of Haryana and conquered Mount Everest twice in her life. Her sterling qualities of perseverance, patience, commitment, persistence, and strength of purpose makes her a role model for others to follow. So let's get started. Santosh Yadav, the only woman in the world to have scaled Mount Everest twice, was born in an affluent land-owning family of Joniavas, a small village of Rewara district, Haryana. Although Santosh was born in a conversation society where sons are preferred over the daughters. She was welcome in the family as she was the 16th child of the only sisters to 5 elder brothers. When her mother was expecting a baby, a holy man visited and blessed her with giving birth to a son. But to everyone's surprise, her grandmother said that she wanted a girl. The girl was born and was named Santosh, which means contentment. From the beginning, Santosh was a bit of a fable right and defied conventions. She neither liked to wear traditional dresses nor followed the traditional codes of life. Though Santosh attended the local village school for her early education, she decided to fight for the system when the right moment arrived, and the right moment came when she turned 16. Most of the girls in her village used to get married at 16. Well, Santosh's parents also put pressure on her to do the same. Rather than succumbing the parental pressure to get married early, she insisted on pursuing her studies. Her parents had to give in to her desire to study at a high school in Delhi, followed by higher education at Maharani College, Jaipur. In Jaipur, she lived in Kasturba Hostel and could see the Aravali Hills from her room, attracted by the villagers climbing these hills. One day she decided to check the route herself. There she met a few mountaineers who allowed her to join them and encouraged her to take the mountaineering. There was no looking back for this determined young girl. After that, before completing her college degree, Santosh Yadav got herself enrolled at Uttarkashi's Nehru Institute of Mountaineering. As soon as she completed her last semester in Jaipur, she had to rush straight to the institute and had no time to visit home. So she wrote her father a letter apologizing for not having sought his permission before joining the institute. During this training, she went for an expedition each year. Her climbing skills matured rapidly. Also, she developed a remarkable resistance to cold and the altitude. Endowed with an iron will, physical endurance, and an amazing mental toughness, she proved herself repeatedly in 1992. After trailing for 4 years, she became the youngest woman in the world to conquer Mount Everest at the age of 22. Her physical and mental strength impressed her seniors, while her team spirit of concern for others endeared her to her fellow climbers. Santosh provided special care to a fellow climbers in critical condition at South Col who unfortunately could not be saved. However, she managed to save Mohan Singh, who too was in distress, by sharing her oxygen with him. In less than a year of scaling Everest, she got a second invitation from an Indo-Nepalese women expedition to repeat the feast. To repeat the feat, she was successful in scaling Mount Everest once again while unfurling the tricolor on the top of the world. Santosh experienced indescribable pride as an Indian. It was truly a spiritual moment for her, showing exceptional concern for the environment. She collected and brought down about 500 kg of garbage from the Himalayas. The government of India honored her with a Padma Shri for her unparalleled mountaineering feat. So, this was the explanation of this chapter. Thank you so much.